If you are feeling sad over a boy, listen to me right now. I feel like there's this unspoken rule in our society where you have to be over somebody in like 3 months or less, and that is just like not realistic. If you're still sad about someone and it's been like a full year, I don't care how long it's been, your feelings are valid. Everyone just expects us to move on so fast from people, but you're allowed to be sad. It means you cared about that person, and that's like beautiful, and you should not be ashamed of that. And you can still be sad and know you deserve better. Like, don't be hard on yourself for being sad about someone. Anyone else just have like a go-to cry song? Because I just know if I need to shed a few tears, you know, when you're in that mood, if I just like need a good cry, I'm putting on My Tears Ricochet by Taylor Swift, and no other song can make me bawl like that. The thing that I wish I knew sooner about having a crush is that things just tend to go better when you stop caring. When you completely detach from the outcome and you're like, okay, let me just go read a book, hang out with my friends, do my own thing. I don't mean stop caring about that person, but stop caring so much about if you guys are gonna end up together. I feel like the second my energy shifts and I stop thinking, does this person like me? I stop wondering if they're taking me seriously. The second that I genuinely am like, okay, let's focus on me, that is when it starts going so much better. And just in general, you can't control how much someone likes you. Whatever's gonna happen with that person will happen. So just like let it simmer. Focus on you. I don't know who needs to hear this, but it is so much better to have no friends than to have fake friends. Just saying, whenever I tell you guys to cut people off if they're being toxic to you, you guys are always like, then I'll have no friends. Okay? It's so much better to spend time by yourself than to make plans with people who make you feel like crap about yourself. Because think about it this way, if you're constantly spending time with people who you know aren't good for you, you're missing out on opportunities you could be meeting other people who are better friends for you. And that is why you always need to cut toxic people out of your life once you realize they're toxic. Because yeah, they're giving you plans and you're not alone, but being alone is fun. And also, when you are alone, you might meet better people for you, but you're never gonna meet those people if you keep hanging around the wrong ones. I feel like my whole life I've tried not to be too loud for people. Like, listen, naturally I'm a very loud person. I lost my voice right now. But naturally I'm talking all the time, okay? I'm a yapper. The one thing that I feel like every girl should never apologize for is being loud and having fun. I'm sorry, but the people that are like, chill out, calm down, they just genuinely have no personality and are unhappy with themselves. And I'm so tired of seeing girls with like my personality that are bubbly and loud and fun feel like they have to apologize for anything. Be you to the fullest extent all the time. I started being so much more confident when I stopped apologizing to people and stopped trying to live by other people's standards. Never apologize for having fun. You're having fun. You're living your life. You get one life. Cheers. If you want to save your coin, I'm about to help you out so freaking much. I always wanted to have clean girl nails, clean aesthetic nails. I love having my nails done, but personally, I cannot justify. It gets so freaking expensive to have your nails done, especially if you like long ones like acrylics. I'm always trying to find little dupes and hacks so that we can save our coin. Because honestly, spending like 60 to 100 plus to get your nails done, that is insane. I did these nails at home and I'm absolutely obsessed with them. It has been over a week since I've done them and they have stayed on, not a single problem. They are like strong. So I'm gonna tell you guys how I did it because I'm not a gatekeeper. I link everything that I used in my Amazon. I will put pictures. I did like extensive research, okay? I went on TikTok and looked up like every viral product and I have cracked the code. For the actual nails themselves, I got these kiss nails. Normally when you do your nails, sometimes they're like a little bit bendy when you do like the press on. I hate weak nails. These are actually pretty strong. They haven't bent one time. They come completely clear so you can paint them whatever color you want. Make sure you're using a nail filer to file down your own nail and the press on. This glue was like all over TikTok. The girls, they're saying their nails are lasting them 2 to 3 weeks. Use this glue. I will let you guys know how long these end up lasting. For this beautiful gel-like nail color, I genuinely think these look so like gel-like and beautiful because of the nail polish. Because honestly, I've painted press-ons before and they just look like crap, and these look so shiny and cute. This nail polish. Let me know if you want a video of me actually applying them. But yeah, save your coin and thank me later. Mwah. I love you guys. How to make your ex jealous. Let's talk about it. Now, we are not here to be toxic, okay? But if you really want to make your ex jealous, toxic solutions are only gonna work temporarily. So I'm gonna tell you how you can actually make them jealous. The key is pretty simple and pretty freaking amazing. If you want your ex to regret their whole life, regret your breakup, want you back, all the etc., there is only one solution that is actually gonna work the way you want it to. And that, my friend, is to focus on yourself. When you flip the script and you focus on glowing up, maybe you start working out, maybe you start a new hobby, you start start doing more self-care. You take yourself on self-dates. When you make your life amazing without them, guaranteed they always come back. Because listen to me right now, okay? If you're going around doing the toxic solution, hanging out with other guys, trying to show off and make him jealous like that, it might work temporarily, but it's gonna show that you're actually not doing well because what you are focused on is them still and trying to make them jealous. But if you focus on yourself, then he's gonna be like, oh my gosh, she's actually moving on. Like, she's actually working on herself. She doesn't need me, because your attention isn't on them anymore. And that will always make them feel like they messed up and want to come back. Signs that you are too nice. Let's talk about it, because yes, there is such a thing as being too nice. Number one, you are too forgiving. Listen, I am all for being forgiving, okay? I'm a very forgiving person, but something I had to learn the hard way is that you can't just let everyone back into your life and be forgiving. If someone wrongs you and they don't actually change the way they're acting, you can't be forgiving, okay? You need to protect your own peace and be picky with who you have around. Number two, you say yes to like every plan. Again, I used to be like this. I think I used to be too nice. I would say yes to literally anyone and everything and just try to have as many plans as possible. But when you're confident and you love yourself, you are going to be so much more picky about how you spend your time. It's not mean to say no to people, and it's not mean to have time to yourself. And trust me, you don't want to hang out with and be friends with everybody. And number three, you don't call anyone out on what they do to you. Trust me, it is better to be straight up. And if someone hurts your feelings, genuinely tell them and be honest about it. I used to think that if I didn't do that, I'm like avoiding conflict and being the better person. But no, be straight up with people so that they have a chance to fix what they did. And how they react is going to show you their true color. Because otherwise, you are being a doormat. You are someone that people are going to come to and be like, okay, I can disrespect them again. If you don't hold people accountable, they are not going to learn, and they're going to keep treating you however they want to. Let me know, did you pass or are you too nice? Because girly pop, we need some standards. Let me know if we want a part two. Said this once and I will say it a million times. You need to be the center of your own life before you date anybody else. I feel like it's so easy to get caught in the whole I want to be out of my single era, I want to be dating. It's just so easy to get caught up with wanting to find someone before you really know who you are. If you focus on trying to find someone else before you really know yourself and before you really work on yourself, you're just gonna end up settling for whatever you can find because you don't want to be alone. Trust me, that is not how you find your soulmate. And once you're in that relationship, you are going to be so dependent on that person because you don't know who you are without them. You need to genuinely spend time with yourself and love yourself and get to know you instead of fixating on crushes who are not worth your time. Because once you start loving yourself and dating yourself, you're gonna know exactly how you want to be treated and you're not gonna settle. I love you, bestie booze. Things girls do when they are obsessed with somebody. Don't kill me. We say out loud what our first name and your last name would sound like together. I know. Imagine a lot of date scenarios with you, even if we just met you, or even if we know nothing about you. We picture how we would look together and see if it like is aesthetic or not. We will start stealing some of your sayings and just like use them as our own. How you are going to become magnetic. Whether it's making new friends or for dating. You know those people that just have like an inner glow about them? They literally just radiate and you want to be around them because they're just good energy, good vibe. I'm gonna tell you guys things I wish I knew sooner to be like this. Number one, be more positive. I know this sounds like common sense, but a lot of people just don't get it. Wanting the best for other people and only talking good about people behind their back makes you have good energy and makes you more attractive. And not just faking it, okay? Genuinely in your head, you should be wanting the best for other people and having good intentions because it's just a vibe thing, and overall, it is gonna be obvious what kind of person you are. Number two is asking more questions. My life and all of my relationships became so much better when I started taking more of an interest in the other person rather than wanting to talk about myself. It shows that you really care. It shows that you're not surface level. And who doesn't want to be around a person like that? When you're getting to know someone, genuinely ask them a ton of questions. It's just gonna give you better relationships where you're not just being surface level. Make yourself the center of your life. If you spend all of your time like overthinking about a guy or wondering if people like you, your energy is going to literally reflect that. You need to be the center of your life, okay? You need to be giving yourself the love that you want to receive from others. Because I promise you, once you are good on your own, you're just gonna come off as way more confident. Confidence is just gonna make you so much more of a magnetic person to everybody. Let me know if we want a part two. I love you guys. Mwah.